Hey everybody, Debbie Hardy here, crystal healer, spiritual author, and teacher. First, quick disclaimer, all metaphysical properties or properties associated with crystals are not a guarantee of results or healing, so if you need to seek professional advice, please do so. So today's chat is on crystal skulls. Aren't those fun? I know some people don't care for them. Some people find them creepy. Some people love them. It's kind of a love-hate relationship, I think, with some people. So let me tell you about how I got into them and show you some and how you can use yours and work with yours. I feel that crystal skulls represent many different things to many different people and cultures. And if you like them, great. If you don't, that's okay too. It's not for you. That's fine. So how did I learn about crystal skulls? I was deep into my own crystal learning before I started using crystal skulls, or before I even had my own crystal skulls. And how it came about was the most unusual story. Is after I got my certification to be a crystal healer, I was looking for a space in my neighborhood to lease or to rent out to do crystal healing sessions. And somehow I came across this chiropractor office, and she uses crystals in her practices. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. And she was renting a space by the day or by the hour or whatever for other healers to come in and do their thing. So I went in and I talked to her about that, renting a space in her location for my own crystal healing appointments. And she asked me if I was into crystal skulls, because we were talking about crystals and crystal energy. And when we get into that kind of topic with somebody, I just go crazy. I love talking to people about crystals. And she asked me if I was into crystal skulls, and I said, no, I don't have any. I really have not thought anything of it. It's not something that I get into collecting. I didn't have any. And she said she had this interesting experience with crystal skulls, and she's had them ever since. She suggested having at least two or more, because they're kind of a community-oriented type energy. And she said that she had her first pair of skulls. She would carry them everywhere with her. She'd carry them in her backpack. She'd take them everywhere she went with her. They became her friends. And I thought that this was very an interesting experience that she was sharing with me. And she said she went to a conference one day, a chiropractic conference one day, and she took the skulls, and they were in her backpack. And she met a lady at the conference, and this lady was so distraught, so confused, so upset, thinking, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? Am I going the right direction with this career? And immediately this chiropractor that I was talking to heard her skulls say, we need to go to this lady. And so she reached in her backpack, she grabbed her two skulls and said, I don't know why you need these right now, but you need these. They're telling me to give them to you, so here you go. So she gave this lady who was distraught in this conference these two skulls. And that very moment, that other lady started to tear up, and tears started rolling down her face. And she said, that's the answer I needed. I know I'm on the right path. And I thought, oh my gosh, I was just wowed by this story, that I thought, wow, these little guys are pretty powerful. So I was on the lookout for my own after that experience of talking to this chiropractor about her experience. So the chiropractor did give those two skulls to that other lady, and then she got more for her own use again. And I don't know, I've never spoken to her since then. I did not rent that space. But it changed my viewpoint about crystal skulls, and so I went on the hunt and looking for my own crystal skulls. So I found these two little guys, a little labradorite and a green aventurine, and I fell in love with them as soon as I received them. I had heard from this chiropractor that they are a little bit funny, they have a little bit of sense of humor, and they're little harmless pranksters, but they do work best in pairs or more. So I wanted to get two at the same time so that they have a companion. I know this sounds crazy, right? But this is the how it went. So I bought two and I got them and I was so excited and I just fell in love with them immediately. They're so cute, really. I think they're really cute. I don't find them frightening and I just love their energy. Their energy is beautiful. So the very first night I had them, I put them on my nightstand next to my bed and I went to sleep. And I woke up in the middle of the night hearing this weird chattering noise, just like chatter, chatter, chatter. I really couldn't understand the words. It was just like chatter, noise, chatter. And I thought, what is that? And I was looking around trying to figure out what is going on. So then I realized it's these two little guys talking in the middle of the night to each other. And I thought, oh my gosh, you guys, you need to hold it down. I need to sleep. So I scooped them up and I put them across the room and they were laughing at me. I know, this is crazy. So they were laughing at me. And I put them on the other side of the room. Then I was able to go back to sleep without any issues. And working with them, I was able to get their names, get their feel for their energy. They're not very happy with me because I've not used them in quite some time. So they're a little upset with me. And they're telling me that right now, too. You know, I need to start working with them more often than I have been. I was carrying them around with me, too, for several days. And then I thought, well, I don't want them just banging around in my purse because I don't want them harmed. So I left them at my home. They sit on my sacred space at home. And I just love their energy. This is the newest addition to my collection. He's a little bit bigger. And this is a sardonyx. Beautiful little sardonyx. The skulls come in many sizes. I've seen them even smaller than this, up to human size, and even much bigger at the gem shows. Check out this beautiful, beautiful piece. Beautiful, beautiful carved crystal skull. Amazing, amazing energy. Now, how do you connect to these? It's the same way as you would connect and get to learn your other crystals' energy. Anytime you get a crystal, start spending time with it. It doesn't have to be a shape. It can be any kind of crystal, but this is how I suggest you connect to your crystal skulls if you choose to work with them, is to first off get to know the energy. Hold them for 5 to 10 minutes at least a day in quiet time. Just sit quietly, do some deep breaths, hold them in your hands, feel the energy, feel what kind of energy you feel in your hands and going up and around your body. Listen for any messages. Keep your mind clear by focusing on the energy that you're holding, the crystal energy. Keep your mind and thought clear and just breathe nice and gentle. And do this for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Carry them with you wherever you go in a safe manner. In your pockets, maybe in a safe pocket in your purse, I don't know. Figure out the best way to do that for yourself so they don't get damaged or lost. Meditate with them. I'm a big advocate for meditation. Those of you who know me, I talk about it all the time, pretty much on every show. Meditate with crystals. Hold one in your each hand during meditation. Lay down or sit in a quiet place for 20 minutes in meditation. Again, feel that energy that it's providing you. Connect to that energy on a daily basis. The more you connect, the more you will learn to dissolve that chatter in your head and release the chatterhead, and you'll start to listen to what they have to say. Ask them for guidance. Ask them for assistance with what you need in your daily life. Ask them their names. Ask them whatever you wish. And just connect to the beautiful energy that they're made of. The crystal, the type of crystal that they're made of. Connect to that energy. That's the best ways to go about to connect to them. Spend time with them. Put them in a place in your sacred space when you're in there. Put them in your office when you're working at your desk beside you so you can see them often. And listen. Be open. Be open to listening to what they have to say. Now, if you hear some odd chatter along the way, it's probably them. If you hear some laughter, if you hear your name called out, it could be them. Pay attention to what's going on in your surroundings to see if you get some sort of messages or guidance from them. And just be with them. Spend time with them. They're fun little creatures. They're fun little stones. They're fun energy, really positive energy. All that I've ever come across is very positive energy. They have a little sense of humor, like I said. They can be little pranksters, but it's all in good fun. It's not devious or harmful in any way. So spend some time with your crystal skulls. Get to know them. And I think that they can actually become your friend at one point or another. So thank you for joining with me today. I hope that you can connect to your own crystal skulls if you have them, or if you don't, maybe you're prompted to give them a try now. They're not really all that scary. They're friendly, they're guidance, they're a means to a portal for guidance, and you really can do some amazing things with crystals. So crystal skulls is just a shape, but that shape tends to bring out this fun personality in the crystals that they're made from. So, crystal blessings. I hope you enjoyed this little chat on crystal skulls today. And please give me a thumbs up if you liked this show. Subscribe to my channel and share with others who could benefit from learning from what I teach and share. So I hope to see you all next time. Have a great, lovely day. This guy is pretty heavy. So, crystal blessings and namaste.